Hi there, welcome my dear students. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you how you can create this animated website page section like this. We have a menu here, and can you see this menu is blur, and we have these bubbles that are animating, and it's coming from behind above on the background color, and it's going up, and but can you see it's not going up from the menu, but it's going from this from the down of this menu from behind. So, and also this is gonna be a responsive, so we are gonna learn the hover effects, and here can you see on the menu, and we are gonna make this responsive fully. And here I have some text, and on buttons we have some hover effects, so we're gonna learn this. So what I'm gonna use Bootstrap. So you are gonna learn CSS plus Bootstrap, both things at the same time. So right now I need this CSS part from here, and I'm gonna copy the CDN link from here. And I don't need JavaScript because there is nothing related to JavaScript in this. And I'm gonna just use the CDN. So if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel. I need your support. This is my new channel, and I'm working here for you guys to make videos, and I need your support to grow this channel. And here I have created a folder for you this is the 10th project of CSS, and I have already uploaded all of these CSS, HTML and CSS projects with Bootstrap. Some of them are using the Bootstrap, and I have already uploaded on the channel. And there are JavaScript projects that are separate that are already uploaded. So inside here, I'm gonna come up here and I will say open with code. So if you can't see this option, there is a video in my channel on the VS Code. You can see that, and you can enable this option by looking at that. So right now it's empty. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a file here, index.html. I will hit enter, and I will create the boilerplate of the HTML here. I'm gonna say that animated website section. So after that, I have copied the Bootstrap CDN link that is here, and I have pasted that here. Now I need to link another style sheet that is going to be linked with our custom style sheet. I'm gonna say that app.css. Normally I do assets folder, and inside that CSS, and then app.css. So right now we have only index file and the app.css file, so that's why I'm not creating folder right now. And one more thing I will come here on the browser. I need Google Fonts, so I will go on to the Google Fonts, and if you have not selected the Google Fonts, you can select that. I have already selected the Roboto fonts, and it's selected here, all of those. So I'm gonna click on import, and I'm gonna copy all of these. And if you can't see similar to this one, what you can do, you can click on the Roboto, and from here, can you see I have selected all of these families. These are here. You can add or remove. If you start removing minus, it's gonna remove them from here, and it's gonna update this one as well. So for example, if I remove 900, can you see 900 is gone from here and from here as well. If I add this back here, can you see 900 is here and here as well. So I need this import link. I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna save. App.css file is not here, so I'm gonna say create file for me, and here the file is. Now I'm gonna split up this here, and I'm gonna close this from here. So I have the link here, and now what I want to do, I will use asterisk as a universal, and I need to paste the font family here. So you can copy the font family from here, or you can click on this button to copy this font family, and I'm gonna paste that here. And now what I want margin to be 0 in the website, and padding needs to be 0, and yeah. And after that, I'm gonna run the live server so I can see the live changes on my website here. This is the original one. We are gonna leave this as it is here, so uh, we can see as this as a sample. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this on small screen like this. So you can see the HTML and you can see the CSS both at the same time. So now we have all of the important and necessary things here. So now we can start working inside our body for the HTML. So okay, now here I will come up into the CSS first. So from here inside the body, I want to give a background color. So I'm gonna say that background, and this is going to be, I'm gonna say that hash F, and 76B1C. I will save it. Can you see I have a background color here? And before moving on, I need some variables on the root so I can use that in my project. So I have variables names. I'm gonna say that C hyphen serpent. This is the variable name, and sorry, this is ent. And after that, I'm gonna give the value of the color that is going to be 4FC3DC. And after that, I need another variable C hyphen serpent2 and colon, and I'm gonna say that hash 4FC3DC44. And we have our second color as well. Now we need another color, and I'm gonna say that this is going to be electric pink. Electric, sorry, I was missing the R. And after that, the value of this color, that is going to be FF2D75. And I need another color that is going to be, I'm gonna say electric hyphen pink 2, and I'm gonna say that hash FF2D7544. Sorry. And this is our fourth color. These are the colors I'm gonna use to make this successful, to make this complete. So now we have this part. Now what we have to do, we need to work in our HTML in our markup. So here I need a div, and I need a few classes here that I'm gonna use. So those are going to be, I'm gonna say that this is going to be a position absolute for this, and by default the body is the parent, its relative, and this is going to be a position absolute. And after that I need the width, that is going to be 100%, and after that I need overflow. I want that to be hidden, and sorry, spelling mistake, hidden. And inside here I need another div, and I'm gonna give class to that bubbles. So if we have to show the bubbles here, so we need to do this bubbles. And after that I'm gonna say that position, this is going to be relative. And after that I'm gonna say that I need a display flex here, and align items to the center. So inside here, now inside here I need few I need like a lot of spans here. So what I'm gonna do, I will just type span, and what I'm gonna do, I will type style here, and here I'm gonna create a variable that I'm gonna use in the CSS, and to change the colors and the values of the animated icons. Can you see we have different icons, different sizes, and we have like different colors on these. So we are gonna work on this now. So we have span, and after that I colon, and the value for this variable I'm gonna say that 11, and this one. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this few times. Let me do that quickly. Later on I'm just gonna copy and paste that. So 11, and after that I need to change value, that is going to be 12, and this 11 is going to be 24, then 10, and after that 14, then this is going to be 23, then this is going to be 18, and after that 16, then 19, and after that I need 20, and after the 20 this is going to be this is going to be 22, and after the 22 this is going to be 25, and then it's going to be 18, and after 18 this is going to be 21. So let me copy, and I have to paste few more. So we have 21 last, and after the 21 I need 13 here, and after 13 I need 15, and after 15 this is going to be 26. So nothing is duplicating so far, and after that I need few more. Let me copy these from here, and after that I'm just gonna copy and paste that quickly so you can see the bubbles. So 15, 26, 26, and after that this is going to be 17 and 13 and 28, and after that again we are gonna repeat the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this from here and I'm gonna paste that again here. So we have a lot of spans here now, so I'm gonna just wrap up this here. If I save that, you can't see anything here for now, but what I have to do, I will come up here into our CSS part, and here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say that I have bubbles class. Can you see I have pasted here bubbles class, and inside that we have spans. So I'm gonna say bubbles, and inside that we have span. So I want to work on this. So I'm gonna say that position is going to be relative for the spans, and after that I want minimum height, minimum width, that is going to be 30 pixels. If I save that, right now you can't see the bubbles, and we need a height as well, that is going to be 30 pixels. And after that I need the background, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say that hash ffeb and 3b, and after that I need border, that is going to be border radius, and that is going to be 50%. And can you see we have those bubbles, but we have to animate these bubbles. So also we need box shadow, so I'm gonna put box shadow value here is 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0 and 10 pixel for a blur. And after that I need a var here, the colors, and I'm gonna use C. Why it's not giving me the variable's name here? Hyphen C hyphen separate, it's not giving me that. So let me copy the variable name from here. So I'm gonna paste that here. What's wrong? Oh, I have put that here, that's why that was not giving me. And after that again 44 and 0, 0, 0, 0, and this is going to be 50px, and after that I need to give color, that is going to be f76, that is going to be hash ff, and I'm going to change the color a little bit, f7, so f722, and after that I need another value 0, 0, 100 px and hash ff772, same. If I save that, still we can't see that, but it's gonna show up once we start doing the animation on this. So after that I need margin on this, and margin is going to be, I'm gonna say margin from top and bottom 0, and from left and right I need 4 pixels. And there you go. Can you see we have a distance now similar to these all of these have distance, so similar to that we have distance there. And after that what we have to do, we need animation here, and it's saying animation name, and I'm gonna say that animate, and after that they are asking for duration. I'm gonna say 15 seconds, and timing function delay iteration direction field mod, and I'm gonna say that timing function, that is going to be linear, and the iteration is going to be infinite, so I'm gonna use this. So after that I'm gonna say animation duration, and animation duration I'm gonna say that calculate, and I'm gonna say that 75s slash, after that var, and inside var I'm gonna put the colors, so I'm gonna say hyphen I. So have you seen here we have put the hyphen I, so they are going to pick up the value from here, and according to that they are gonna change their colors and sizes like this. So I will save that. Now what we need to do, we need to do a few more things. I need to pick up the bubbles, and the same class like above, and after that span, and I'm gonna say that nth child, and I'm gonna pick up the even. Right now all of the colors are yellow because of here. So I need to change the background color for other as well. So I'm gonna say when there are even values, what you have to do, change the background color for me. So I'm gonna say that background color is going to be hash ff and 0000. This is the background color that I have to use. And after that, the box shadow. I'm gonna use the box shadow, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just copy this box shadow from here, and I'm gonna paste that here, and this is going to be same 44 and 50 and same. This is going to be 50 same, and this is going to be 100 here. This is also going to be 100. I have missed, and rest is going to be the same. So can you see we have these colors now similar to that? So after that, what we have to do, we need to start working with our animation part, and animation is this one, animate. This is the name of our animation. So I'm gonna say here keyframes animate, and after that inside here I'm gonna say that on 0% what I want to do. Oh, 1 second, let me remove all of this, and here I'm gonna say that transform, and I want to translate this, and this is going to be translate y because I want to move on the y-axis, not the x-axis, on the y-axis from bottom to top, and translate y. This is going to be 100 vh, and after that I want the scale. I want the scale to be 0. If you see here, can you see from here it's from 0 to up, it's rising. So this is what I'm saying, when it's 0 I want the scale for this needs to be 0 for these circles. So now on 100%, like I'm gonna say on 100% I want to change the value, so I'm gonna use the same property from here. I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna paste translate y. This is 100 vh. Now I want to do this minus, and this is going to be 10 vh, and scale, I want scale to be 1. Let me save that. Now you will see the animation. There you go, it's showing here. But 1 second, it's not going the full div, and did I miss anything? Let me check. Minimum height 100 vh. Okay, right now the height is not 100%, so let me check here what I have missed. So here w100, and let me check. So this is the div, and we want height here, and height is going to be 100 vh. There you go. So we need this 100 vh height, and there is a class, I believe, vh hyphen 100, I believe. There you go. Can you see this is the bootstrap class I'm using from top to bottom? Can you see it's going, and it's looking awesome now. So now the next part, our animation part is done. We are going to work on the our header and our this part. On our CSS animation part, we are going to work on this one now. So I will come up here, and I'm gonna wrap up this one, and outside of this div we have to work on our header part. Sorry, outside of this div we need to start work on our header part. So here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a tag with the name of header, and after that I'm gonna use some classes with this. So those are going to be position hyphen relative, sorry, position are going to be absolute, and after that I need width, that needs to be 100, and from top I want this to be 0 because I want this to be stick with the top is going to be 0, and after that I need display flex, and after that I need I want align items to be center, and after that I need justify hyphen content between. So if it's not between, I can't see the space between them, so that's why I'm using the between, so they can go onto their edges. So inside here now we need a tag, and where we can put our logo. So I'm gonna say a and class, and class is going to be, I'm gonna say that logo, and I'm gonna say that text is going to be white, and inside here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a span tag and I'm gonna say that my, and after that I'm gonna say logo. If I save that, can you see I have my logo here? And right now it's not beautified. We are gonna beautify this one, but let's finish up the our nav. And inside nav, what we have to do, we need a UL, and with UL I need some classes, and I'm gonna say that that is going to be display flex, because all of the items I want to align in a row. So display flex, and after that I'm gonna say that align items into the center, so every item needs to be equal. And inside that I need li, and I need like around about 4 LIs or 5 LIs, and sorry, that is going to be 5. And inside that I need a tag. If I do tab, can you see all of it is here? So there are a lot more techniques in the VS Code that you can use to write your code in a shorter way. You don't have to do one by one. So inside a tag, all of these hrefs, these are going to be hash, and inside here I'm gonna say that home, but in the first one I'm gonna say that I'm gonna pass a class that is going to be active, and rest of all of not are home, so I'm gonna say that this is going to be about, and after that this is going to be, I'm gonna say our team, and from here this is going to be portfolio, and after that the last one that is going to be contact us. If I save that, can you see we have this menu here, but right now it's not looking beautiful, so we need to start working with this so we can see that it's looking beautiful. So now we are done with our main header part, so we can start working with our header part here. So but before working with this, I want to do a few things. I have UL, and with UL I don't want any kind of margins. I want that to be 0, and I have already done the margin above 0, but sometime on the UL there is a margin, so I have done that margin as well, 0. And the li, and I'm gonna say that list style, I want that to be none. Can you see there is no style, no bullet points with that now? And after that a tag, I don't want any kind of text decoration, and text decoration none. And there is one more thing you can do, t text decoration none, TDN. If you do TDN and do tab, it's gonna write this for you. And we are done here, and I will come back here, and we are gonna start working with our header part now. So here I'm gonna say header tag, and what I want to do, I want to say I want a height of 100 px, and I need a padding that is going to be 0 from top and bottom and 80 pixel from left and right. If I save that, can you see we have some space now? And after that I need I'm gonna say that z index, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say that 1, and z index is working here because on header we are using the position absolute, and that's why it's gonna work. Otherwise, if this is not here, it's not gonna work, and other bubbles will be up above this. So z index, and after that I need a backdrop, like to blur this. That is, there is a property in the CSS that is called backdrop filter, and here you're gonna use a blur function, blur, and I'm gonna say that I want to blur this to be 20 pixels. So can you see on the back that is blur? And but I want one more thing, I want border bottom here, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say 1 pixels and solid, and color is going to be RGBA, and that is going to be 255 255 and again 255, and this is white color, but I want some opacity that is going to be 0.1 because I don't want this to be too much white. If I save that, there you go. Can you see we have a line now? You can see the background is blur, so it's same like this one. So now the next part, we need to work with our menu part. So here now the next part is, I'm gonna pick up the header, but we have to fix our logo as well. I'm gonna say header, inside that we have a class of logo here. If I show you here, we have header, and inside that we have a class of logo, so we are targeting our a tag. So inside logo, I want to change my font size. That is going to be, I'm gonna say that 2 rem, and 1 rem is equal to 16 pixels. And after that, font weight, that is going to be, I'm gonna say that 700. If I save that, can you see size is bigger now? And after that, I need a transition here, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say 0.5 s transition speed. And after that, what I want on logo hover, I want to change the color. So I will say I want a color to change, and that is going to be um, let me think, the color name, that is going to be hash FAD and 961. Let me save it. And if I hover on hover, it's not giving me the why. Let me check today. Text white. Can you see the text is white? It's important by default from the bootstrap, so I need to use important. So now if I hover here, can you see? I can see that. And now the next part is we have span and my. So I want to color this my one as well. So I'm gonna copy this from here, and I'm gonna say that, or I can do one more thing. I can just copy this. I can put comma here, or let me do that here. And after that, I'm gonna say that inside that there is a span. I want the same color there. Can you see on hover and here both things are working on both? This is applying. If I come up here and if I hover here, can you see here this is applying, and on this on hover it's not showing, but here I have written on hover it's gonna show this same color. So I don't have to write separate CSS for this. And now we have this CSS part of the nav, so we have to work with that with this one. So I'm gonna copy this header and one second, header and nav, and inside nav we have UL, so we have to work on the UL first. And I want gap, or instead of gap, let me check, header UL nav UL, and I can give a class name here, gap hyphen 3. Gap hyphen 3 is not working. Gap hyphen 4. There you go. Can you see we have a gap similar to this one? We have some gap there. And if I come back here, do we have any CSS property? So we don't need this gap. We have done the gap by using the bootstrap class. So all of these classes are here. You can come up here. If I do gap here, can you see spacing gap? And we have all of these classes here. Grid gap, like if you need space like between them, you can use the gap 3, gap 1, gap 2, gap 3, and these are the all of these values are written here. So can you see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and auto. So 0 means 0.25 rem, 0.5 rem, 3 is 1 rem, 4 is 1.5 rem, which is like 16 plus 8, 24 pixels, and 1 rem is equal to 16 pixels. So whatever I'm writing the classes there, you can come up here and you can search and you can know and you can read about that from here, like what they are doing. And here we have positions. So I'm using position, relative and absolute. And can you see it's giving you the all of these visuals, and with their code, like if you want to do something you can check out from here and you can master that skill. Can you see here they're using the position relative and position absolute to do this thing, and it's very easy if you are doing this with the bootstrap. And you can create this one, this pill progress bar as well, and there are a lot more things you can do with the bootstrap. Okay, now I will come here. We have nav UL and we are done with the UL. The next thing inside here we have li and the a tag. So I'm gonna say that inside that we have li and inside that we have a tag. So I'm gonna say that color is going to be white. Color, I need this to be white. Let me save it. There you go, we have the white color now. And after that I need a font size, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say that 1.1 em. There you go. And after that I need a transition, sorry, and transition, that is going to be 0.5 s. There you go, we have a transition now. And what I want to do on active and hover on this li, active and hover, I want to do something. So I'm gonna say when there is a class active, can you see it's saying A and class active. So we have A and inside here we have class active. So we're saying wherever the A tag is, and if inside that we have an active class, then apply my this CSS. So I'm gonna say that my class name is going to be sorry, color. Inside that I need to give color and hash f AD961, this one. If I save that, can you see? But on hover, we have no effect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just copy this from here, and I'm gonna do comma, this and colon and hover state. Like if someone is gonna hover the A tag, I want this to be there. So if I save here, can you see? On hover, I have this class active. Now the next part that we need to work on, this is our CSS part on the content part, and I want this to be in center. So I will come up here, and now we need to start working with our section. And here after the header, we are going to close this, and outside of the header we are going to start working with our section. So this is going to be a section, and here I'm going to put some classes that is going to be position and hyphen absolute, and after that W100 and VH100, and after that I need display flex, and same align items to the center, and I need justify content to be center. So this is gonna throw my text into the center. That's why I'm using the VH100 and align item center and justify content from left, right, top, bottom. I want that to be in center. And after that I need one more class that is going to be, I'm gonna say flex, and this is going to be column because I don't want into a row. So that's why I'm using the flex column. So inside that I'm gonna use a call class, call hyphen md, that is for managing your grid. I'm using 6 grids here, and after that I'm gonna use a class with the name of content, and then mx-3, like margin from left and right, that is going to be 3, and 3 is going to be 1 rem, like 16 pixels from left and right when it's going into the responsive, so there will be some space from the sides. So mx3, and after that display flex, and after that we will have align items to the center, and we need if I do tab, I need justify content center here, and after that we need to use flex column, and I need to use one more thing. I want text to be in center. So now inside here I need a h2, and I'm gonna say that text needs to be white, and inside that I need a span tag. There you go. And I'm gonna say that CSS, and here I'm gonna say that animated website, CSS animated website. If I do that, can you see this is here and it's in the center for now from all of the side. So now outside of the h2 I need a p tag, and I'm gonna say that text needs to be white, and I'm gonna hit enter, and here I'm gonna add lorem text here. And if I save that, can you see we have the lorem text similar to this one, and I will come here back, and after the p tag I need a div, and I need some buttons here. So I'm gonna say buttons, and after that I'm gonna say that position, that is going to be relative, and again display, this is going to be display flex because I want them in a row, and after that I want align items into the center. If I do tab here, and after that I need a tag, and I'm gonna say hash, and this is going to be explore, and again a tag hash, and this is for, I'm gonna say that join us. If I save that, can you see we have both of these buttons here, and if I have to put some space between them, I can do gap 3 or gap 4, and this is, can you see we have some distance between them as well now. So now we are done with all of our markup, so this is time to work with our CSS part. So here we have section, so I'm gonna pick up the section from here. I will come back here, and here I'm gonna do section, and after that, inside that we have content, and inside content we have h2. So I'm gonna work on the h2 first of all. So I'm gonna say that I want to change the font size, that is going to be 3.5 em. Let me save this. This is bigger now, and the next thing is I'm gonna copy the same from here, and I'm gonna paste that here. And h2, inside that we have a span, so I want to change the color for the span. So I can do one thing, I can copy this from here, and I can come up here and I can put comma and same thing, so I don't have to do this again and again. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say I need here a p tag, and the font size needs to be different for this, and that is going to be 1.1 em. And if I save that, can you see color has been changed? This is animated website, our p tag has been changed. And now after that, the next thing is we need to work on our buttons. So I'm gonna say that inside section we have our content, and inside that we have a class of buttons. And what I want to do from top, I want 10 pixels, and a gap we have already given that, so we have some margin or space from the top, or you can use the margin as well. So there are different ways of doing one thing. So now the next thing is going to be, I'm going to copy this from here, sections, buttons, and inside that we have a tag. So we have to work on this. So you can create this button using the bootstrap as well, but I'm going to show you how you can create a button from here. I'm going to say that inline block, and padding I need here from top bottom 11 pixels, and from left right I need a padding of 30 pixels. If I save that, can you see there is a distance between them because of padding. Now I need to give a background, so background is going to be #836E22, and if I save that, there is the background color now. And after that I want to change the color, so color is going to be white. If I save, inside that you see color has been changed. And now I want to change the font size, that is going to be this one. And after that, font weight, that needs to be 500. If I save that, can you see it's looking bold now. After the font weight, I need a border radius, so I'm gonna say that border radius, that is going to be, I'm gonna say that 6 pixels. And after that I need a letter spacing between them, that is going to be 0.1 em. And after that I need a transition on this, and that is going to be 1 second. And after that I need border around them, so I'm gonna say border, that is going to be 2 pixels solid, and that is going to be white. If I save that, can you see we have border around them. Now the next thing that I have to do, on the first button I want to change the color. So I'm gonna pick up this, and I'm gonna say that a nth child, and I'm gonna say the first one. So I want to change the background, that is going to be transparent. And after that I want to change the color as well, that is going to be white. If I save that, there you go, can you see? And already color is white. If I don't use this, let's see, it's still white. Can you see? It's white. So now what I have to do again, now I need to do something. I'm gonna copy this from here, and this time I'm gonna use the section one, and I need to do the hover effect as well. And background, on hover I want to change the background, so that is going to be, I'm gonna say that #FAD, this one. On hover I want to change the background. So can you see our background is changing? So I want to change the background for this one as well, so that background is gonna be, or I can do the same thing for the second, like on hover I want to change the background for this one as well, sorry. And this is going to be 2 and style 2. So here, can you see color is changing? So both are same, and now it's looking fine now. But if I make this responsive, can you see this menu is messing up, but rest is good. But due to this menu, it's messing up. So we need to fix this menu thing now. So here I'm gonna use media query. I'm gonna say media screen, and I'm gonna say that and after that I'm gonna say max hyphen width, and that is going to be 767 pixels. Like right after the 767 pixels, I want to do something. So I'm gonna say that if there is a nav, what I want to do, I want to display none, hide my nav. And after that I need to do, I'm gonna say that section, we have section, and after that inside that we have content, and inside that we have h2, and we want to change the font size for that, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say that 3em. Let me save here. There you go. Can you see, if I'm coming back, my menu is here now. If I move this back, can you see there is a space here? So if I show you here, I have put mx3. Can you see from margin right and left? If I'm not using this, can you see it's like coming up here on the edges? I don't want this to be on edges, so I want a little space between them. So that's it for today, and if you have liked my video, please do subscribe my channel, and take care. Bye bye. See you in the next lecture.